Hello. Hello. Sir David the Bard, coming to you out of Hollywood. They gave me a phone call from Kangaroo City, asked me to come up and to do a review on the new movie. There's a blockbuster movie coming out that is going to take the nation by storm. You'll be part of it. You can't wait to pay your $8, $9, $10 to go to the theater and watch Meet the Mormons. Meet the Mormons. Now, I want to be honest. The Bard don't lie. I want to be honest, okay? They want me to come down and paid for my transportation from Kangaroo City down here to Hollywood, and I'm supposed to do a screening of this movie and then a review so the rest of you can know what it's all about. So anyway, I have an article, a link that you can look at down below this video, and it tells you all about Meet the Mormons. Now, I decided just to go over here to a McDonald's and sit and eat. I'm not watching that stupid movie. How stupid. How low can you go? This is not the limbo stick. This is the Mormons trying to convince people they're normal. Now let me tell you something. I've been a mental patient for 25 years, or maybe 68 years. If I go around screaming to the whole world everywhere I go, I'm not mental, I'm not mental, and I dress up in different costumes, and I dance, and I just do everything to convince the world I'm not mental, what does the world think? I'm mental. So, here's the Mormons. They're supposed to have some clear-minded people in that cult, but I don't think they have any. This guy was a bishop and now a state president, and now he's a movie maker. Right. So anyway, he went throughout the world to find Mormons that were not in mental institutions. He had to go everywhere. He had to go to every country. So they're presenting the Mormon church as a diversified community. It's about as diversified as the men and women's restrooms in major buildings in the United States. There's not a lot of diversity there. Anyway, who wants to meet the Mormons? What if there was a movie that, meet the computer technicians? How many of you and I would pay $8 or $9 to go and see a movie on meeting computer technicians all over the world? It's boring. Meeting the Mormons is boring. Somehow this cult believes that you and I do not know about them. They're trying to introduce us to the Mormons, the cult. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last 60, 70, 80, 100 years, you know the Mormons. I know the Mormons. We're not going to go watch a movie. Now, who's going to go watch that movie? There's a captive audience. I'm predicting that movie will be about the biggest failure of any movie that has ever been produced. The only people that are going to go, and they're going by commandment, the church is ordering the members of the church to go spend another $10 and with their family $100 to go see this movie and make sure that it does not look like a total failure. Well, I can't imagine outside of Utah that you're going to get even 1,000 people to take a look at this movie. But be that as it may, I'm saying that if a cult goes around screaming, we're not a cult, pretty soon the world goes, you're a cult. You can't fool us. You can put on different clothes, but excuse me, the Mormon church is like the king's new clothes. They're naked and they don't know it. They don't know it. We have the internet. We have experience, personal experience. Our friends have had experience with the Mormon Church. We're familiar with the Mormon Church. We just don't like it. Well, we just don't want to have anything to do with it. We don't hate the people. We don't. We think they're a little silly. We think that paying money to an organization that pays their leaders six-figure incomes and then tells the Mormon people that it's going to charity, and they tell the Mormon people not to check things out. Once the prophet has spoken, the discussion is over. There's all kinds of Mormon intimidation sentences and words, apostasy, you know. So anyway, take a look at the link down below, read about Meet the Mormons, and see if you're going to spend your $10 and then another 15 inside for a big popcorn. You know, when I was a kid in Arlington, California, Riverside, we used to go to the movies on every Saturday. The young kids, we'd go to the matinees, and we would take Tootsie Rolls and chew them up. I hate to admit this. Then we'd throw them at the screen, and they'd stick on the screen. So, you movie houses that are thinking of putting this stupid piece of shit on for the public, don't sell any Tootsie Rolls at the concession stand those days. All right. I'm still having health in the, what am I having? Health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and the sinews, power in the priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. The bard's gone.